America was gripped with UFO sightings and flying saucer fever. The military was eager to deny it was anything to do with them, and went on television to reassure the American public.
We can say that the recent sightings are in no way connected with any secret development by any agency of the United States.
Then in July 1947, in the midst of the UFO fever, came a startling report by another serving American officer. He announced to the press the discovery of remains from a flying saucer found in Roswell, New Mexico. Within hours, the story of the Roswell incident exploded around the world. The American military panicked. Again, they issued an official statement designed to reassure an anxious public, denying the remains were from a flying saucer. They maintained that it was simply a weather balloon. Behind all these American denials was a more ominous possibility for the military. Assuming the UFOs were not from outer space, flown by aliens, perhaps all these sightings were evidence of an enemy closer to home.
The American military were inundated by all kinds of UFO reports, and that drove them to the idea that perhaps some of those UFO missions were the Soviets.
But for the American military, the continued rumors and speculation was ideal camouflage for the real UFOs. All over the deserts of America were sites like Area 51, White Sands, and Los Alamos, where alongside missile tests and space programs, there were hundreds of other mysterious top-secret projects. And the development of future space vehicles. One of these secret programs was called Project Mogul. Project Mogul was a top-secret program to listen in on the Russians. So in the immediate post-war years, reports of UFO sightings were part of the growing tensions between East and West as the Cold War grew in intensity. It was not until 20 years later that the U.S. government was forced to confess that the Roswell incident, back in 1947, was in fact secret military testing by the Americans. They published a report which concluded that what was recovered was not the remains of an extraterrestrial spacecraft, but debris from a then-classified Army Air Force research project, Codename Mogul. But there was good reason for the Americans to be frightened of the Russians.